Ahoy, hoy, and welcome to another episode of Showcase. This is the swimsuit edition, and I'm joined by my fellow nerd herder over here, Martin.
Evening all.
And I'm Shane. I should probably say that. It says it here, just in case. But yes, wrong call. Always go to
Flips,
that
doesn't it?
first.
Yes.
Yeah. So yes, we're going to be speaking about the swimsuit editions, variants and standard covers and comics. And the reason I chose this, I put this on a poll on Instagram a few weeks back, and this was chosen out of the options. So obviously we had to go for it. But the reason it was on the poll is because this was coming out, Gnaught's Swimsuit Edition, which is a special one-shot. It has multiple variant pin-ups inside and two short stories. I think one's a new story that stars, I think, the Birds of Prey. It's about 6 or 7 pages. And then there's a reprint of a story from an old summer beach one-shot that DC did, probably like 2018, 2019, starring Midnight and Apollo. So there's a reprint of that. And that's in there because they're on the beach and then bad guys attack. So it belongs in the swimsuit edition.
Makes sense.
And it's at least you're getting your money's worth. You're not just getting covers and a 6-page new story. You're also getting an extra story as well for characters that you might not actually check out. Not many people know about Midnight and Apollo. I think what people know about them tend to be gay Batman and gay Superman, and that's not really fair. They are their own characters, but it's fine for what it is. Let's just say a quick hello to someone in the chat. Got Millions Information Booth. Hey. So it's I'm Martin, spelt the other way. So he's got a Y in his name. He's got a fancy Martin.
Yeah, I've got the standard way.
Got the normal way. Like me, like there's other ways to spell Shane as well, and I've just got the boring way. Everything's nicer with a Y, isn't it? So as I was saying, this one-shot come out, and obviously what happens when a one-shot comes out, you get some variants. So there is a cover B, which I didn't grab, I meant to. It's J. Scott Campbell variant with Batman and Catwoman laying on the beach, and Batman's holding a magazine over his eyes with the bat mask on. It's a great cover. I stupidly didn't grab it, but I did grab the Adam Hughes one of Power Girl.
That's a nice cover.
Adam Hughes is just amazing. And unfortunately, I don't have this to show this week because my comic shop didn't put it up for me. I emailed them, but apparently I emailed a different email address, so they didn't reply. But they did manage to get me covers A and B, and this is cover C. So I did have to go to Forbidden Planet to get this, but it's still available on Forbidden Planet at cover price. And look at that. If you can get that for cover price, you get that for cover price.
It's an amazing cover, isn't it? I think I'm new into these swimsuit covers. This is why I've only got a couple. But I've looked at them now over the past couple of weeks since we've been talking about it, and took some really cool covers. You know, it's some really cool ones. I'm looking forward to seeing what's on offer and what's going to cost me money after this show when I go hunting for them.
Well, you're probably not going to want me to show you the next one because it's a 1 in 25 and it's quite expensive. This is the 1 in 25 variant for Gnaught's swimsuit edition, and it's my girl, it's Wonder Woman, and it's just phenomenally beautiful. And yes, I know it's a gimmick. I know putting superheroes in swimsuits is a gimmick, but I'm down for gimmicks. I'm totally down for gimmick variants when they look like this. This is done by can't see because I've got the ticker going. Sorry about that.
Adam Hughes again.
This is Pablo Villalobos.
Oh, sorry.
So this is the Lobos variant.
Oh, okay.
And it's the 1 in 25, and I just think it's absolutely stunning. It's gorgeous.
So, what I normally go with now is when I see like a 1 in 15, 1 in 25, 1 in 50, I go with the attitude that if it's 1 in 25, it's around £25. So for people in the UK, I don't know what that translates for the US, but 25 British pounds is what you're going to get for the 1 in 25.
Yeah,
roughly.
For about $35. Yeah. But some shops are different. I mean, some shops can sell it. They can sell it for whatever they want. They have to buy 25 issues to get that one variant. So if they don't sell those 25, they have to make their money back. So I completely understand. Another thing about Gnaught's swimsuit edition that I found out is that there's a fold-out centerfold in the middle. So right where the stitches are in the middle, there's a big pull out centerfold picture in there, and there are 3 different versions. So if you're picking it up from a online place, you're not going to know which one you get. If you go into store, then you'll be able to obviously have a look. I can't find the 3rd image, but I did find the first 2. So this seems to be the most frequent one that I found. Everyone seems to have the Gnort centerfold. So this is Gnort being super sexy.
That's the one I wouldn't want.
No, and that's the one that everyone's going to get. That's by Simon Bisley, that one.
No way. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to get anything done by him, but I did get to see him at London Film and Comic Con back in July. So
nice.
yeah, I'm hoping to see him again.
Next time you see him, ask him why Batman's pecs are so massive. See them over there by your head.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, it's a fun pull out, but it's not the one I'd want. This is the one that I would want. I would want the Barbara Gordon and Nightwing and Dick Grayson centerfold by George Jimenez.
Yeah. Is it George? Is it George? Jorge Jimenez?
Probably Jorge Jimenez. I'm sorry if I butchered that. The reasons I love this is the details, though. Look at the sunscreen on Dick's chest is the Nightwing logo, and it's the Oracle logo on Barbara's thigh.
That's really cool.
Like, it's just great, isn't it? So those are the only 2 that I can find. If anyone can find the 3rd, and send me a link on Instagram so I can have a look at it, because I have no idea what it is, what they've done for the 3rd one. But I do know there are 3. That's all I know.
That's the one I would want, because I'm a sucker for Batgirl. So that would be the one that, I'd want that one.
Absolutely, 100%. And who's sexier in a swimsuit than Dick Grayson? Let's be honest. Even I'm sure you can acknowledge.
Yeah, he does get emphasized, and I think there's another cover on his own I've seen that really it's more funny than anything else. So I'm hoping that comes.
I might have that one to show you in a bit. Do you want to kick us off? I think you've got a Catwoman.
Yes,
a gorgeous Catwoman.
I'm a Catwoman collector, a variant collector. I love the latest run of all the covers from Catwoman. Mostly sort of, I'm trying to think now who does most of Catwoman. So there's like, you've got Frank Cho covers. It's like Sweeney Boo, and I've got others, got loads, Art Germ and stuff like that. But this one, Terry Dodson swimsuit cover is
I love Terry
stunning.
and Rachel Dodson so much. Oh, that is gorgeous. For anyone who wants to clear a picture, there it is. I love Terry and Rachel Dodson's art. I have since Harley Quinn #1. Their faces are just gorgeous. Look at Catwoman though, like that's
Harley's what got me onto the Dodsons. So you know, when I saw this come up and it was swimsuit, I thought, just got to own it.
She's got like her swimsuit has a tail as well. Like they think about everything. Like,
it's not a detail missed.
No. So this is issue 56, cover B for Catwoman. If anyone's interested, if anyone wants to grab it, pretty sure that's still on Forbidden Planet at cover price. Yeah,
56 is one of the recent issues, so you can still get all this. I think I got this on Whatnot. I think I didn't pay any more than £2 or £3 for it on Whatnot in a auction I was in. So awesome. Definitely worth picking up if you haven't got it.
Absolutely. And this is one of the pages from Gnort Swimsuit Edition. So if you don't have if you don't want the comic, but you just want the picture, you can grab Gnort Swimsuit Edition and you'll have this page. That's why it's got the info right at the top. I don't even know which way to point. How long have I been doing YouTube now? And I can't even point properly. At the top there, it's got the information. It's got the artist and the issue number. Thank you, Mike.
Yeah.
I swear I need to put post-its by my camera so I know point left, point right. Oh, I'm dreadful. Do you know what? Since we've mentioned it, I'm going to jump straight in with my Nightwing 95.
I love it that he's turned to emphasize his butt.
Yeah, I mean, it is a great... we all know DC Universe's greatest butt. Like, it's Nightwing. Dick Grayson is known for his butt. Let's be honest. The girls recognize him when he's in different costumes thanks to his butt. But Nicola Scott, she knows how to do Nightwing. I do have a clearer image of him if we want to have a proper look. There he is. Like, she knows how to draw Nightwing, and the fact that his swimsuit is his Nightwing costume, so he's not even undercover, is he? Like, I hope this isn't a public pool.
It is a good cover. You know, it's I'm not a Nightwing collector, so it's not something I would pick up. So it is a nice cover. You can't doubt
it is. And Nicola Scott does really nice faces. Yeah. I'm not a Nightwing collector. I don't collect his books. I don't read his books. But lately, I have been picking up quite a few of the variant covers because they've just been so gorgeous. Yeah, I just can't help it. They're just so nice. What do you have next?
Right, I have a 2-for-1. These are the only other two I have. This is from Action Comics. Action Comics 1056. I am not an Action Comics collector, but I do like Supergirl and Power Girl. So this is the standard cover B, I think it might be, or the first variant from this artist. I can't remember. I don't know who the artist is.
I do. I have a note of that. That is Otto Schmidt.
Otto Schmidt. Yeah, I've had an Ivy cover from him recently. Right. Yes. So yeah. So this is the first cover.
Let's have a clearer look at that.
A blown up version.
Oh, look at that. I love that Power Girl has taken her top off to sunbathe so she doesn't get the line.
But I like the fact that I don't know who that is on the left.
That's Natasha Irons. That's Henry Irons' daughter,
Steele's daughter, right? Okay, yes. Now with you. But I love Supergirl and Power Girl. When I saw this, I thought, yeah, I've got to get this one. I don't collect Action Comics, but when an Action Comics cover comes out and it's got two of those ladies on it, I will buy it.
Yes. I did grab that one. I grabbed that cover, but you got a second one, didn't you?
Yes, because again, me and my Whatnot sales, I got that for £3, and then straight after, the seller went, "Well, if you've got this one, you're going to want the other one." So you put the other one up. So I'll turn it to the side this time. So it's a slight variation on the original one. With
Natasha
Supergirl
and Power Girl haven't moved.
Yep. So Supergirl's turning round and giving a bit of freeze breath to Superboy.
Let's have a closer look at that one. Yeah. She's just winding him up.
Yeah.
It's so much fun, isn't it?
It's a good cover, you know, and I thought, and again, I paid £3 for this one as well.
Oh, you're so nice. I seriously need to try and get into Whatnot. It's just so confusing for me. I'm old.
It's a good place to pick up good deals. I have to admit, I go over certain sellers, and I do tend to stick to my certain ones I like going to, and it's very random what comes up. You can request stuff, but these were a random find. I never, ever would have found these if these hadn't have just popped up. I thought, oh, we're talking about doing a swimsuits cover, and then I clocked on that it's Action Comics, and bye. So it was just right place, right time for those for me.
See, and I mean, and it's gorgeous as well.
Oh,
the art
of course.
is fantastic, awesome. I have a Babstar variant for Batman Superman World's Finest 16, and it's Bruce and Clark just lounging on the beach, just looking incredibly suave and cool. I have a clearer image of it. There they are. I mean, look how cool Bruce is with his shirt over top. I know I have the guy ones and Martin has the girl ones, but obviously
it's very gives me Johnny Bravo vibes with Bruce. I don't know why. He's just got that.
I was thinking of Darwin Cook.
Yes. Yeah.
But did you notice Bruce's chest hair?
Oh, with the bat symbol, yes.
So what does Alfred shave that into his chest for him?
That's such a small detail. I never would have noticed that before. It's such a small detail, a very effective one.
I just love it.
Even to the colour of his shirt. His shirt's even got the points.
Yep.
so it sort of gives that. Yeah, Superman's a bit
Yeah.
more bland with the red and blue shorts, but
Yeah, just normal looking at
he's
it.
got his quiff.
That
He's got his quiff.
Oh yeah, he's easily identified as Superman. That wasn't the first swimsuit edition that World's Finest did. They did
Really?
one back for issue 6. They did a family shot in issue 6 with Superboy and Damian
Yeah, I like
just
that
all
one.
playing about in the pool with Crypto
That's cool.
in
I
Wayne
like that.
Manor.
That's a
I
fun
think
one.
that's super
Yeah, I can
fun.
see me
Yeah,
getting that.
super fun. That's number 6, and that's by sorry, who's the artist there?
Rafi
Rafi.
Sandoval.
Yes, Rafi Sandoval. Yes. Super fun. I enjoy the fun ones as well as the sexy ones. They don't all have to be sexy, do they? You can have a bit of fun with it. I think you have an Art Germ one that I would very much like to see.
I haven't got it with me because it's somewhere in my in all my stuff. And at the moment, my dining room, my wife is kicking my ass because I had my whole collection just sprawled out across the dining room, and I couldn't find it. So it's somewhere.
Lucky I bought mine then, isn't it?
Shane's got his. This was my first one, the first swimsuit cover I got.
This is Action Comics 1046 by Art Germ, and of course is Kara on there looking absolutely gorgeous. We do have a close-up. There she is. Absolutely stunning. I will say his Superman's a bit off. I don't know what it is for me.
If I'm being honest, I really don't take any notice of Superman in the background. For me, like this is a Supergirl cover. The only reason he's there in the background is because it's Action Comics. But
yeah,
this is one of the first covers I got for Kara because I wanted to start collecting Supergirl, and this is all different variant stuff. And to get to when this Art Germ cover came up, I was like, yes, I have to have it. So yeah, this was my first Action Comics single issue I bought, actually.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder why. Why would this be? The man knows what he's doing, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Man knows what he's doing. So do you have any more to show?
I don't. That is me maxed out at this current stage of swimsuit covers because I have only been collecting singles for 3 months now.
Yeah,
3 months.
Tell everyone how many short boxes you already have.
8.
So bad.
I have 8 at
After
this current
3
stage.
months. That's really impressive.
It's not good though. It's not good though because at this
not
point,
for space and money.
No, because I've had to literally change this whole room around. Like you won't see it at the top there. I've had to remove a Kallax shelf from above there because that needs to be a whole shelf across where all my short boxes are going to go. So yeah,
this is the problem with single collecting and variant collecting. Just it's terrible, isn't it?
It is.
The 8 boxes in 3 months is amazing.
Not for my space though.
I have this issue, but I haven't grabbed it because it's in my Harley Quinn box. Mm-hmm. But way back when Harley had her first run, Frank Cho did this awesome.
I've got this
Harley
one.
Quinn. You've got this one.
I've got this one. I've got a thing about Cho covers. This is why I collect Harley as well, but more modern Harley at the moment. I'm going through my Harley Cho for a phase, should we say? So any cover I can lay my hands on that Cho's done in the Rebirth run, I picked this up less than 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
lovely
this is from the Rebirth run. It's actually, I mean, I kind of want to call it a homage. I stupidly didn't grab it, but I think there's an issue in her pre-Rebirth run where she's on a dinghy, a yellow dinghy in the water with a shark. So I feel like Frank Cho has maybe taken that and run with it. But yeah, this is another swimsuit variant that isn't classed as a swimsuit variant, I didn't think, until obviously it was in Gnaught's swimsuit edition.
Was it?
Yes, it's one of the pictures in Gnaught's in the Gnaught one shot. So
of course it is. Sorry, you've got the blurb at the top. So let me point on the screen there. It's right at the top, yeah. Up the top. There.
But Frank Cho, No, it's me this time. It's
Other side.
I'm not even going to try. Frank Cho has just been like completely smashing the Harlequin covers. He does some great joining covers, some connecting covers that he's done in black and white with just Harley with a little bit of red. It's just absolutely gorgeous. There are a couple that I haven't been able to get at the moment. I've been looking for them, but they're a bit hard to get. I do want the Black Adam cover.
Oh,
yes, this is by Emanuela Lupacchino, and I just thought that was quite fun. It's
never
class.
seen this one.
It's in the swimsuit edition, but he's clearly just in a bath or a jacuzzi. But
Just kicking it back at Kandak.
yep, just enjoying himself, having a jacuzzi. Why not? So I'm trying to get this. It's just a little bit tricky at the moment. They're not like overly expensive, but they're just not popping up on eBay, which is a bit annoying.
Well, Black Adam's not. It's only a small run, isn't it? The Black Adam series, and I wouldn't say he's a one of the main go-to characters. So they're sort of very few and far in between prints. So
yeah, I think the people that bought them are the people that want them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll have to be checking back issues when I go to comic shops and stuff. And then there's one that I really, really want. It's the image is in Gnaut Swimsuit edition or Gnaut's Illustrated. But is it a swimsuit cover? I mean, he's clearly wearing jeans, but this is the Aquaman.
I'm letting him have it.
5.
I'm letting him have it. This is I love Jason Momoa's Aquaman, and I love it that when he took over from Aquaman, they sort of mashed together Momoa's version with the existing, and this is what we got. I think he looks great. I love Aquaman.
He does. And I just love this cover because obviously reasons. Why would I not love this cover? By David Talaski.
It's a cool cover.
Phenomenal. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. So there are a couple that I'm trying to get. So another thing with swimsuits, because we've shown is DC, but Marvel pretty much kicked it off back in the 90s. They did their own like swimsuit specials, literally a book of swimsuit covers or artwork by a load of different people. And most of it, I'm going to be completely honest, is really bad. You look inside, the artwork is so 90s. You cannot enjoy it. It's really, really bad. But I have picked out a few pages that are actually pretty good. So I do want to show you some of the good stuff.
Let's have a look.
First, I went with my favorite Marvel character of all time, and it's Rogue.
But there's going to be a Rogue one, without a doubt.
There's always got to be a Rogue one.
Yeah.
So you get a little blurb up in the corner, and then you get a really nice splash page of the character. Some are double pages, some are like centerfolds and stuff like that. But this is a good one. This is one of the good ones. There are some fun ones as well, like Punisher here. Punisher on the beach holding his beach ball with his thong, which is a giant skull, just covering his delicates.
Even the little gremlins or dinosaurs, they even find it funny in the background. Like
it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And Rogue did get her own cover on one of the swimsuit specials. I think it ran from like 91 to maybe 94 or 95. They bought one out every year-ish. So I think there are maybe 5 or 6 of them. But again, they're very rare. They're quite expensive to find. I've been like checking eBay and stuff.
Please say She-Hulk got one.
She-Hulk did. I didn't grab a She-Hulk one because they weren't that good actually. Like the She-Hulk images. No, they were she was a bit too big. She kind of just looked like Hulk, like the way she was drawn. There might be one in one of them that's pretty decent, but I did grab a Captain America. Look at
DC have got Nightwing. Marvel have got Captain America. It's America's ass right there.
He's even looking over his shoulder like Nightwing in the pool, isn't he? But look, his umbrella's the American flag. His towel is the American flag. His picnic bag is the American flag. Like, It's just everywhere. He's just the all-American, isn't he?
He's
And
dedicated.
if you think it's only the humans that get a nice, sexy cover in Marvel,
no.
you'll be mistaken, because a very special symbiote gets his own. And there's Venom fishing, but on the pier in his
That's quite
Spider-Man
funny.
trunks.
That's quite cool. Who's drawn that? Because that looks familiar. That design.
It does say, well, it does have the artist signature in the bottom right corner, but I can't make it out. I could, I might be able to find out. I'll post it on my Instagram. With this,
I'll have to hunt that. I want to know who's done that, because that looks very familiar. That Venom style. It looks cool. I like it.
I just love his swim trunks with Spider-Man's face on. And then Spider-Man gets his own. This is a more realistic one. This is Ben Reilly Spider-Man. This was during the Clone Saga.
Makes sense.
I just thought that was gorgeously drawn, very Alex Ross-esque. I thought.
Yeah, because it's got his I like the way they've actually used the spider logo that's on his hoodie as well, that's off at an angle.
Yeah,
so yeah, it's very clear that it's Ben Reilly. So
yeah. And to finish on, from the Marvel collection, I'm going to finish where I started with my girl Rogue, because I absolutely love her, but this time she's joined by Gambit. And I just thought this was an absolutely beautiful image.
I like the background.
Yeah, it's like they're on some space beach.
Some future, like,
but it's just such a romantic, sexy picture. Like, it's just the way she's floating over him. Like, she can't kiss him because she's going to kill him. But then Gambit's just like looking up at her. It's just such a lovely picture. And he's got his little X from his X-Men on his thong.
See, he doesn't. For me, that doesn't look like Gambit. But I don't read a lot of Gambit. Whenever I think of Gambit, I always think of the '90s TV series. So,
well, if you look, he's got the ponytail and the black eyes with the red pupils.
Oh, okay, right, okay, yeah, all right, that makes a bit more.
And he's the only one she's allowed to smooch. They're meant to be together. Those two, they are a couple for forever and always. I always want Gambit and Rogue to be together. So I do have a few honorable mentions. I've grabbed a couple because before the swimsuit stuff started, I don't know if you've read Robin's, a 6-issue miniseries about.
I know of it. I know of it.
Do you know the variants that they did for them?
No, but I'm hoping you're going to show us.
Well, they did what they classed as like workout variants.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And I would class them as pretty much swimsuit edition because they're just in their swim trunks, pretty much. So you have issue 1 is Dick Grayson by Babs Tarr.
Oh my God.
Again. I mean, that's a great cover. I had to get that. I got the whole 6-issue run for the variants. I didn't get the standard covers at all.
I bet you did.
It's Nightwing, but like if you think this is a nice cover, the Jason Todd one is the star of all 6 of the covers.
Okay.
So there's Jason Todd just finishing his workout. He's got the grey in his hair, which is my favorite version of Jason Todd, and he's just like battered and bruised. And I just thought that was just gorgeously done. This is done by Nick Robles.
I've never seen anything done by him before, but that's a nice cover.
But the quality of that, if you look at the face on that,
yeah, it's good. It's a good face,
and the detail is fantastic. There is a Tim Drake one and a Damian one, and also a Stephanie Brown one, and then a group picture. But I'm not going to show you those because I don't want to see children in workout gear. You know, Tim Drake and Damian Wayne are children, so they're covered, which is good. But the first 2, they are why I bought the series.
Yeah. And
obviously, Dick Grayson he's a very handsome chappy. And what they started to do is to show how attractive he was, is constantly get him shirtless on a variant and expect people not to pick it up. This is the yoga variant for issue number.
This is a recent one. It's got to be 100. It's got to be what?
92.
Near the hundreds,
92.
yeah.
That's the Virgin variant. That's by that's by David Tulaski as well. We had one from David Tulaski earlier on.
Mm-hmm. That's
But
Tom
yeah.
Taylor run. So that
But
should
the
be
face.
quite easy to get hold of as well.
Yes, you can get a trade dress. This is the Virgin cover, but you can get a trade dress that just says Nightwing up in the top corner.
Well, that's rare to see because DC don't really do a lot of Virgin covers, do it? It's always minimal.
Yes,
sort of
they just
trade
move
dress.
everything to the top corner, don't they? So you can still see the entire picture.
That's a rare one to have.
But yeah, but I would class that as swimsuit as well, thanks to
he's pretty much in his swim shorts.
Thanks to this part here. Nightwing's part. But yeah, Nightwing, like this is what I say. I don't collect Nightwing, I don't read Nightwing, but there's 4 or 5 variants that I've had to get. I got this one, and then I got the swimsuit one. I also had to get the one where he's laying there with the puppy on his chest.
So anything that's sort of like very like half naked, Dick Grayson is pretty much just a winner for yourself, yeah? Yeah. When the shoe fits.
I can't deny it, can I? I've just shown you the only covers I've got are him shirtless. But yes, I enjoy decent art and I enjoy the human form. But yeah, I think the swimsuit editions I know they're gimmicky and I know they're niche because not everyone's going to go for, they're going to be like, oh, it's a bit tacky. And I get that. Everyone has their own taste. I don't pick up every single one. I only pick up the characters that I like. I'm sure you do the same thing.
Oh, very much so. Because obviously diving into this, I have seen others. I know Harley Quinn's got one. She's got a nice cover of her with like a big sun hat on, keeping in the shade with the hyenas
with her. Yes,
so
that's done by Gillian March.
Oh, I like Gillian March's stuff. I've got a couple of bits from him.
I do have it again, but it's in my Harlequin box, and I forgot to root down my Harlequin box to get any variants out of it.
But there is a few swimsuit covers that are really nice that I will be getting. I want that Wonder Woman one. I've just got to bring that up again. That Wonder Woman cover.
Oh,
that is just stunning. I've got to find me a copy of that. Because Wonder Woman is another character I like collecting. I like getting majority of the modern stuff. You know, your the name just, I have it in my head, but then I lose it. Middleton, Joshua Middleton. Yeah, beautiful covers from Joshua Middleton. I've picked up loads of them lately, and obviously picking up some earlier stuff. But you know, Wonder Woman's always nice on a cover. Jenny Frison, it's like my latest love at the moment. Anything that Jenny Frison does, I pretty much lay my hands on.
The Dodsons do some really nice Wonder Woman variants as well, especially during New 52, because New 52 had whole months where everyone had the same theme on their variants. So they had a Looney Tune variant or a horror variant and things like that. So they've done, there's a Green Lantern 70th or 75th anniversary month. He got his own, he appeared on everyone's comics, and he's on the Wonder Woman comic, and it's done by Terry and Rachel Dodson. And Hal's in his fighter jet, and Wonder Woman's in her invisible jet, just riding along.
That sounds cool. That does sound cool. I'll have to look for that one.
Yes. But these were the swimsuit editions. We just want to showcase some comics, but we want to keep it themed rather than just show a bunch of random comics that we've picked up this month. We're just going to stick to a theme each time we do this, and in that way we can just keep it flowing rather than stopping and starting for every single random comic that we pick up. We just get to enjoy the theme this way, don't we?
Yeah,
last
definitely.
time, what was our first theme? Cover Girls. How did I forget?
Cover Girls.
We did the magazine variants, didn't we? The comic.
And I have picked more of them up since. I think I've got the Harley Quinn one on the way. I've got the Ivy one on the way.
Absolutely stunning.
Yeah. More money that I'm spending on covers. I love variant covers. I can't help it. It's just get a few and that's it. Down the rabbit hole.
I know the feeling when I go through my collection and I have like 8 issue ones, and you know, it's a bit like, do I need them? And then I go, yes, I do. I need all of them.
This is the thing where I'm a sucker for the sort of, you know, the female characters. Like where I say I get Supergirl when Action Comics comes up, when Detective Comics comes up and it's got Batgirl or Stephanie Brown or Spoiler or something like that, I'm like, oh, okay, more female cover. I'll get that. I got a Derek Chew one today. Batman. I don't collect Batman. I don't collect Batman at all. But it had a Batman cover with the girls on it. I was like, yes. I'll have that one.
I bet that's nice.
It is. I'll see if I can find it after that. Once we've finished up here, I'll show you.
Yes. And before we go, let me just tell you, there's a Terry and Rachel Dodson cover for World's Finest with Supergirl and Batgirl on the cover.
Might have to find that.
You might like that. Yeah, hunt that one down.
Yeah,
it's gorgeous.
I will be hunting
standing
that.
back to back, and they just look awesome. But yeah, so that was Showcase Swimsuit Edition. Just like a short little show we're going to be doing once in a while to just showcase and talk comics, because we do like talking comics, don't we?
Yes, and if you want to spend loads of money on variant covers and want to be teased and empty your wallets, this is the show to watch.
Yeah, but if you do want to save a bit of money while you're spending this money, Sad Lemon does have sales on quite often on some gorgeous variants.
Yeah,
they tend to only really stock the lady variants, I've noticed. There's like 90-10 lady to men variants over there on Sad Lemon.
It's because Simon's got taste. Simon knows what he's doing. That man is,
he knows what sells.
He knows what's good to me. So yeah, if I'm not buying from Sad Lemon, I usually buy from Forbidden Planet. A Place in Space is another big place I love want to go to on their eBay page or their Whatnot. I also use limited edition comics on Whatnot. They've got a website as well. They've got the exclusive variant for Wonder Woman issue 1 by Ariel Diaz, which I have ordered the trade and 2 of the Virgin covers because I got it in an exclusive deal. So yeah,
so lucky. Oh my days. And also 789 comics.
Yes.
So 7ATE9 comics. They have some very good deals over there on variants as well. So if I can't find something on Sad Lemon, I'll hop over to 789 and they tend to have it, or vice versa. So yeah, some great places you can buy comics from. And you know, if you're not too fast, if you wait until they go on sale, then you can save a hell of a lot of money on some of these.
Yes, because it's a particular set that I am really, really holding myself back for. Action Comics, one of the new ones coming out. Will Jack has done another Supergirl cover, and I am struggling from not hitting the buy. So you see that on my Instagram soon. Me like that.
Yeah, I tend to only go to those sites when I have the money. If I go there when I don't have money, I feel really depressed, or I just end up spending money I don't have. So I wait until I have money before I go to those sites to see what they've got, because it can be quite annoying when you put something in your basket and you're like, well, this is going to cost me more than it should, but I've got to have it. I've got to have it because they're just so good. And that's this is pretty much what's saving the comic industry at the moment, is the variants. Let's face it, it's not the content they're putting out in the stories. So
sadly,
when variants,
I will agree. Don't get me wrong. I don't read a lot of modern stuff at the moment. I will start diving into more modern stuff, but from the general opinion I hear across the board from different review sites, most modern comics aren't that great. There are good ones. You know, if you want a good one, go check out Poison Ivy. We read it on the Nerd Herd a couple of weeks ago. Really good series. But you know, the covers, the artists in the industry at the moment are absolutely amazing. There's so many good people knocking out some really good covers. It's just a shame these cover artists don't step in and start doing some of the interiors as well, 100%. Because some of the interiors from some of these people, you know, would be amazing. But you can see why they do cover art, because their cover art is beautiful. So
absolutely. So we're going to head off, because we've talked about sexy ladies and sexy men for far too long on this Monday evening. But we will be back on Wednesday for the Nerd Herd Comic Book Club, where we'll be talking about We Only Find Them When They're Dead.
Yes.
Which is Scott's pick this week.
Scott's
final ever pick. We Only Find Them When They're Dead. So that's 5 issues. If you can read along and join us, that would be great. I managed to finish that earlier this evening, actually. So it's quite a quick read. 5 issues, cup of coffee. Before my coffee went cold, I was finished.
How big was this coffee?
That's how I like my books. I like to read them before my coffee goes cold. So yeah, we will see you on Wednesday. Until then, take care and stay safe, and hopefully we'll see you for the next showcase. And I'll put a poll up again to see what we'll be talking about next time. Bye.
Bye.